Hello everyone, it's strawberryelli here and thank you so much for joining me in another video. Today I want to talk about zero waste, and I've talked about zero waste in previous videos before, and basically what I was mentioning is that Evan and I, we're trying to reduce the amount of waste that we're producing and just use the least amount of plastic that we can. Plastic and also one-use items. Now with traveling, we've noticed, and especially here in Southeast Asia, that it can be really difficult, and I have to admit that we've been struggling a little bit, but we do try our best to, as I said, reduce the amount of plastic that we're using and have the least amount of waste. And to do that, we definitely have to be prepared. There are a few items that I personally like to carry with me wherever I go, either on a daily basis or just when we're moving around, just to have things on me and not rely on one-use items or to get a plastic bag or get things that I have to throw away afterwards. I do have to admit that I'm not perfect, but these things definitely help me to do the best I can, and these are the things I want to share with you in this video. So first I want to talk about getting groceries. Now when you go to the market here and you're not prepared, usually they just want to give you plastic bags. And since we are eating a lot of fruit here, it can be really easy to avoid plastic bags if you're just prepared. So what we do when we go to the market, we always take our backpack with me, and I have this really light C2 Summit backpack which I showed in previous videos before, and the cool thing is I can just wrap it up into a small ball and take it with me. And another thing I have with me are these reusable mesh bags I got in Bali, and they come in 4 different sizes. And I can put everything in here, like fresh produce for example, so it's breathable, and you can also wash these as well, which is really good. And to have them with me is really great when I go grocery shopping, as I said, to not rely on plastic bags and trying to avoid getting things already pre-packaged, and yeah, buying my produce just fresh and putting them in my own bags. The next item I want to show you, I mentioned in previous videos before as well, and that is my to-go-ware. And having that with me is just really good if I want to eat something on the go, because I have everything here in one place. I have a wooden fork in here, a wooden spoon, another spoon and some chopsticks, and also this cool thing which I showed in my minimalist life hacks video before, and that is basically a spoon and a knife in one thing, so I can also cut up things when I'm on the go. Because one-use item like cutlery, you can get them so easily, and let's be honest, we use them one time and then we throw them away, and honestly, where does all this cutlery and utensils, where do they end up? That's the real question. And to just avoid that, just take your own cutlery. And it's also so much nicer to eat with these utensils than with plastic ones. And I also always have my metal straw with me if I want to drink something on the go. In terms of hygiene, I have 2 favorites that I like to use whenever I'm traveling and also when I'm at home as well. And these are, for one's, Dr. Bronner's. Dr. Bronner's soap is just a blend of all natural oils, and yeah, it's vegan, it's all natural, it's organic, and it's really good for traveling because it comes in, like, you can just get a small size which you can refill. And you can use it, for example, for your laundry. That's what I'm doing. I usually wash all my laundry by hand. You can do that wherever you are at. And yeah, it's really convenient, and it doesn't produce waste because this is compostable, which is really good. It's really good for the environment. Then you can also just use it for cleaning, for example, as a normal soap, or you can even wash your hair with it or any kind of other item. So it's really versatile, and I really like it. Next thing in terms of toiletries is my bamboo toothbrush. Now I've been using a bamboo toothbrush for a few years now, and I think it's just so much better for the environment because you have to switch your toothbrush every 2 to 3 months, and instead of having one that is made out of plastic, just use one that is made out of bamboo, because once you don't need it anymore, I just cut off the top part and recycle that, and the bottom part you can just compost. And yeah, I think that's way better for the environment. It's way more eco-friendly and sustainably. I like to use the small size as well because it fits perfectly into my toiletries bag. And yeah, I like the feeling of using a wooden toothbrush more than a plastic one as well. The last thing I want to share with you is my all-time favorite, and these are my XERO shoes. I think if you know me, you know how much I love my XERO shoes because I mentioned them so many times before, but I absolutely love them. I love how light and comfortable they are, and you can take them everywhere you go when you're traveling. And the cool thing about these is also that they have a warranty, I think a 5,000 mile warranty, so if something happens to them, you can just send them back to XERO Shoes and they're gonna replace them or repair them, which I think is really great because yeah, you can use them for such a long time and you don't have to get other shoes. And these are so versatile as well. You can just walk around with them on a day-to-day life. You can just hike in them, run in them. They're really easy to clean. They're, yeah, as I said, super comfortable, and I love to travel with them or just wear them on a daily basis when I'm at home as well. And a few other things I want to mention that unfortunately I don't have with me right now are things like mason jars, glass jars, or containers, which are really good to store fruit in or just take it with you on the go wherever you go instead of using plastic ones. I unfortunately, as I said, don't have them with me right now. Same goes to water bottles. I personally use a plastic one that I just reuse, and that's all I can do right now. It's not the best solution, I know that, but that's what I have on hand right now. And another cool thing I found online is these reusable Ziploc bags, which I definitely want to get once I'm back home again, because you can just wash them out once you use them and you can reuse them many times compared to these plastic bags that rip and then you have to throw them away, and yeah, at the end of the day that's plastic as well. So I definitely want to get my hands on these ones eventually. And if you have any more favorite zero waste things or any tips or life hacks that you want to share with me, please put them down in the comments below. I would just love to hear from you. And other than that, I hope you enjoy these kinds of videos. Subscribe to my channel so you will see more of these. Also in terms of traveling, you will see more, and all kinds of other topics I want to talk about and want to share with you. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.